out Alice. Works in the office.
Alice Holland. Take run, rabbit, run.
Form up on me and let's go!
Nobody's fault but yours. He's killing our fucking crew. Here! Oh.
This way.
He's killing our fucking crew.
Try over there.
Huh?
Just...
God damn it, it's fucking gone!
Go see what we're dealing with.
Got ammo! Gotta reload!
Yeah.
Where haven't we looked?
Got nowhere to go!
Get the fuck off me, you big son of a bitch! Of course.
If we're gonna hold Tickfall Harbor, I'm gonna need some of your guys.
My men can secure this district with one eye closed. That's not a problem. The problem will come if you try to take it away from us at our next sit-down.
The investigation was a mess from the very start. The locals did everything they could to keep us out of it, but that wasn't the worst of it. Someone actually broke into our offices and not only stole all of our files, but they also took most of our surveillance equipment.
Mr. Clay, I appreciate being around here. The smell of the ocean, the call of the ship. As they pass, it reminds me of home.
I got a hit from the device you put on Frank Pagani's car, which means he's back in town. Bet he's pretty excited to make your acquaintance.
I bet he is.
Signal's clean so you can take it from here. Just use the tracker I gave you. Catch you later.
used to be a lifer gig. My daddy, my uncles, sure they saw some action, but they always came out whole. What's your point, kid? Just feels like I missed out on the best times. Golden age. Don't fool yourself. Golden age still got a lot of folks dead. One way or another.
Looks like the place.
Huh? Nah, where you hold up? Hang tight.
Huh?
I'll find someone who does. Hey, who this guy? Come get me, boy! Can't move!
Come tussle with a motherfucker your own size.
See if you still got skills, Frank.
Goddamn Sal. It's all his fucking doing. Got his head so far up his own ass.
Mr. Pagani, you can't be talking like that about Mr. Marcano.
Listen here, kid. My daddy robbed banks for 20 years. Call it two things. You never snitch, and you stay loyal. But staying loyal is the thing that's gonna catch death for us both. By that boy right there behind us.
You saying I shouldn't be loyal to you?
What? Hell yeah, you stay loyal to me. I'm not the fucking problem.
I just don't see how we get free of this.
Don't you worry about that.
When Frank Pagani escaped, everything came tumbling down, which gave Sal Marcano time to find and kill Lincoln.
Looks like the place.
Working for Marcano used to be a lifer gig. My daddy, my uncles, sure they saw some action, but they always came out whole.
Was
parece.
Try that area.
Lost another one! Lost another one!
See if you still got skills, Frank.
Goddamn Sal. It's all his fucking doing. Got his head so far up his own ass.
Mr. Pagan.
Take him, cover!
I never did anything to you.
Saw some interesting stuff back there. Counterfeit money, a press. Only thing I can't figure out is a connection to Cuba.
Please. I'm all busted up inside. I need a doctor. I got a wife and 3 little girls.
Yeah, you want a doctor? Then you better tell me something worth hearing.
Listen, what you saw. Sal set all that up. None of the money was worth a shit, though. Had me bring in a man named Alvarez, counterfeiter who works for Castro.
He give you the plates, too?
Plates? I thought you knew. On account of the robbery.
Robbery? Marcano wanted the plates from the Federal Reserve. How do I find Alvarez? How?
Well, one of Tommy's guys picked him up. It was 10, 15 minutes before you showed up.
Where are they taking him? Where? Huh?
My little girls.
No. Huh? Fuck!
I've spent the last 48 years pursuing Lincoln Clay because he's a criminal. It's horrible what happened to him, but you know something? I think that when Sammy Ellis and Danny Burke were killed, it revealed who Lincoln Clay really was. A monster.
Look at you. Guess there ain't no turning back now, huh, pal?
This here's our first step toward breaking Marcano and taking over the city. I hear what y'all got to say, but I decide who gets the turf. And in the end, my decision is final.
Your decision? Listen here. You put my men on the front line and locking down the action, I consider your decision fucking made. Ain't nothing to discuss.
From where I'm sitting, it looks like you already got a plan for this part of the city.
I think what my 2 friends here are trying to say is calling in help to lock down rackets sets a certain level of expectation. You might want to keep that in mind next time, kid. We got a lot of fragile egos here.
You trusted me this far, Lincoln. No sense changing course now.
There's only one smart play here, partner. What's the word, Lincoln?
We got a long road ahead of us. Don't make the wrong first step, lad.
Give me the keys to the kingdom, partner.
Throw a cripple a bone, lassie.
You know I can handle this.
So what's it gonna be, Chief?
Gonna need Vito to run this turf.
You got a funny goddamn definition of loyalty. Maybe I'll keep that in mind next time you come calling, asking for help.
About fucking time. Always knew you had a good head on your shoulders.
If you already know which way you're leaning when you walk in, just fucking say it. And stop wasting my goddamn time.
We're done for now. You'll hear from me if I need you.
Look, I gave you some names and I'm paying you to chase them down, so don't give me any of that bullshit. Yeah, okay, just get it done. Christ, sometimes I think if you want something done right. You all right?
The night Sammy was so happy. Happier than I ever seen him. That money was supposed to get all of us out from under Marcano. Motherfucker!
What the hell did Frank tell you?
Marcano had us rob the reserve so he could get his hand on a set of money plates. Georgie must have grabbed him during the robbery. I should have been paying attention.
We already had this conversation. None of this is your fault.
Like hell it isn't.
Sal is a cancer. A leech. He had always intended to fuck all of you. Christ, look what he did to Vito. He murdered your family. The only way to make that right is by killing every cocksucker who's ever looked at that piece of shit.
Give me some of that bourbon. According to Pagani, Marcano couldn't print the money himself, so he had a Cuban counterfeiter named Alvarez brought in. What do we know about South Downs?
Tommy Marcano isn't the kind of guy who shits where he eats, so his rackets are pretty low-key. He runs a sports book and has a place where he stores his contraband.
Tommy's got to know that I'm coming after Alvarez, so he's probably got him holed up in or near one of those places. One way or another, I'll get my hands on him. I'll be damned if I let Marcano print a single fucking dollar from one of those plates. I'm running low. Can you send supplies to Del Rey Holler?
Be out directly.
Anything you want here?
Let me see what you got.
Okay.
Be with that. See you later.
Gotta unload some of this cash in the hollow.
Hold your horses, I'll get to you.
Got something I can hang on to for you?
Keep this safe.
Here's how business is done here.
How about sending some new wheels to Delray Hollow?
Just gonna take a squirt? And I'll... Get it right to you.
One car as promised.
That's a big help.
Welcome back, dear listener. You hold on now, that's my line. Oh, dear listener, we are back with this city's own Senator Walter Jacobs. Senator,
before the break, I didn't know if you'd be able to speak. You were so worked up over this.
Well, can you blame me? I mean, my God, this Styron character. I just have to wonder who he thinks he is.
You're absolutely right, Remy.
Come again?
Bourbon City. You are witnessing history in the making. Remy Duval is at a loss for words.
Well, in all my days, I never thought I'd hear Senator Walter Jacobs, the pit bull of the Paris, say the words, "You're right, Remy."
Well, it happens on it.
Oh, not very often, though.
No. Now listen, I think this book, Confessions of Nat, stop. Out of it. We got to that argument by some of our more liberal constituents that this bill should be taught in our schools.
They claim it's their First Amendment right to teach.
Yeah, well, the First Amendment allows us freedom of speech, but it doesn't mean we're obligated to expose our young people to this kind of trash.
Exactly.
Now, parents should have more say on the matter than some teacher or East Coast educated bureaucrat. You know, especially books that teach such self...
You ever heard of Enzo Conti?
Think Sammy mentioned him a time or two?
He's 61, old school mob. Been running Barclay Mills for decades. He started off extorting the railroad and moved on into industrial waste. All the heavy construction equipment and supplies for the casino, steel, concrete molds, that kind of thing, was all brought in via Enzo's trains.
All that shit has to be worth millions. Enzo didn't just hand it over to any cat who walked in the door. Marcano's a felon, so he's got to have a partner, someone who's legit.
If he does, that person's buried deep. I went through the paperwork. It's a goddamn maze.
Which means we need to get Enzo to tell us who it is.
According to my sources, Enzo's not a big fan of the casino. Thinks anyone who's not Sal Marcano's gonna end up getting fucked.
So I might be able to use that to flip him.
Probably have to squeeze him pretty hard, but it's worth a shot. He's still involved in the railroad and has to store all that industrial waste somewhere, so I'd start there.
Once I take his district from him, I'll give him a call from the motel, offer him an out.
And if that fails, you could always give him a Hanoi hangman.
Issue you voting on in November.
Make your voice heard.
That's right. Make them all heard. Until next time, dear listener. It's Remy Duval.
Deli, but it hasn't been the lately. Okay.
Look out!
Oh, hey, oh, oh. Hey, watch it. Sorry.
Look out!
Hello there.
Look who it is. Good to see you up and breathing, Connie.
Fuck, man. He got kind of crazy when you was taking over the warehouse in River Row, but I got out all right.
Heard you know something about the Barclay train yard.
Yep. This is more independent-like between the two of us. That friend of yours in the nice tan suit figured you need eyes and ears on Pete Santini's shipping operation.
What's Santini up to?
He's the protection man here in Barclay. You want to see whatever you put on a train end up where it's supposed to be? You gotta pay Pete's people.
Sounds kind of small time for one of Marcano's outfits.
Give the man a prize. Ever wonder why this city's got so many guns? Marcano and Enzo got Santini running them. You bust up them deals and you put the hurt on Pete's business.
All right. I'll see about getting my hands on that map. Be seeing you.
You know the drill. Lean on Santini's people, see what they got to say.
Sorry about that.
Kind of feeling like the moral of the story these days is keeping your ass as low to the ground as possible.
Ah!
Maybe we shoot some fucking birds.
What's the big deal? We gotta stop the train somehow.
It's literally the first thing Mr. Santini tells you. We're not trying to derail the fucking trains. Fuck with the signals, rough up the conductor, sure. Then snatch what you want off the train. But don't put your car on the tracks.
This is not...
What?
Tell me everything about Santini's smuggling racket.
Mr. Santini's been doing some small-time gun sales. I know where he's been stashing the money.
From now on, my crew is your crew. you send me a new ride? I'm in Barclay.
Just gonna take a squirt, then I'll... get her out to you.
Set of Hot Wheels, just like you ordered.
Appreciate it.
Snakes, skulls, piercing dolls, and of course, curses. That's right. It's all about voodoo. This is the Halloween. Like any other good boy donation, I do everything I can to avoid the tourist trap that is the French Wall. But last week I found myself down there grabbing a po' boy and catching the show. What I also caught was shots dealing in what they call the real voodoo. Now I've seen these places for years. Nothing new. But for whatever reason, this time I saw it with fresh eyes. And what I saw...
Hey, ain't your birthday coming up?
I just heard something awful.
This is no... Fuck, is he gone? Shots came from that way. Let's try over here now.
Just found a stick.
We got a body here.
Get this useless fucking body out of here. He was there, right? Kill all of us. We got a man. Let's try over here now.
Watch it.
Open your eyes, why don't you? Don't kill me, please don't!
Hello there.
Watch how you driving, man.
The hell?
Over there. Out of damn car.
See if you can find that fucker.
Rest in peace.
Out of the way.
Watch where you going.
You're not what I expect. This was a mistake. I don't want any trouble.
Someone told me you work at the dump, that you might have information for me. Now, your name's Maria, right?
Mm-hmm. Maria Bava. I've only been at the dump a couple of months. Accounts receivable. I know. Glamorous. Paul Simmons runs the place. Everybody calls him Puppy, though. You've got to stop him.
Stop him from doing what?
Dumping waste in the bay, extorting drivers from other garbage companies, but that's...
That's not the worst thing they're doing, is it?
Mister, they're killing people. Puppy... Mr. Simmons doesn't know how to keep his boys down on the phone, but he was arguing with one of the cleaners, kept saying how they'd been paid to get rid of somebody.
You know when these cleaners will be around?
No, but some of the other guys who work for the dump might.
I'll chase down information on these cleaners, along with the rest of the dump's business. It's gonna be all right, Maria. You did the right thing.
Some of Mr. Simmons' people might know more about the illegal dumping and the bodies. I just tried not to. Pay attention, but when I heard they were beating drivers for other waste...
You send me a new ride? I'm in Barclay.
On that line. Just getting her warmed up.
Four wheels and an engine. You're set.
Appreciate it. Look out!
Hey, watch it!
Holy shit, you really been to work on Santini's business. God damn, you make an impression, boy. Didn't mean no offense by that. Listen, it's not setting well with Santini that people think they don't have to pay for protection. And it sounds like no one trusts him to deliver on gun deals like usual.
Imagine that's got him pretty pissed off.
Got him, Enzo, and Marcano looking weak. Going over to the train yard. Santini's there now trying to figure out what the hell he's gonna do.
Been fun, Connie. Keep it tucked up out there.
If you don't get to Santini, Marcano will. Might as well put the poor bastard out of his misery. You stopped a lot of money from changing hands by breaking up Santini's little gun sale.
Why don't you? Santini got here not too long ago. He pissed?
Is he pissed? Goddamn right he's pissed. What?
I just heard something awful.
God. We're dropping. Ah! Boys, it's only a matter of time to...
There's a crock of shit.
Circle back. See if he's over there.
I ain't giving up that easy. What? I ain't going out like that. Another body.
Kill one of our boys. Holy shit. Some bitch ain't breathing. See if you can find that fuck. I say we try that area. Fucker has me trapped. You better be fucking sneaky son of a bitch. He's got shit! You never should have got this far. This ain't right. You know, I really thought I could make this work.
Guess you were wrong. Send whoever you can to Barclay Mills. I ain't letting this place go.
This is an all too familiar story we're playing out here. The last time we did this, you granted another motherfucker a district I secured. Ain't nothing right about that. And I don't expect it to happen again.
Why'd I become a priest? Every bad thing you experience, every trauma, they never leave you. Sure, you might forget about them for a while, but when the next one comes along, no matter how slight, it brings everything back. It reminds you of the weight you've been lugging around. I knew I couldn't carry all that on my own.